Good evening, everyone. Jay here. So last class we have discussed about the about myself and then what is ETL testing and scope for ETL testing. How ETL testing will be easy to get a job with a good package. So now we are going to see syllabus for your ETL testing, cloud ETL testing. What we are going to learn in this throughout the 2 month of journey. So we will have 2 month plus classes, which will include your data warehouse concept. First of all, we'll complete SQL, and then it will be basic SQL to complex SQL for ETL testing. How much is required for ETL testing? That much we will learn, and it will be from basic. We'll start from A. We'll start, and then we'll reach little bit medium and complex level also. It's completely depends on your practice, how you do practice. That much perfect will be in a SQL. So we'll see. Whoever don't know SQL, I'm going to teach you from the very starting, very basic program, and then you will for whoever don't know the SQL, the you will struggle for 3 4 days. Once you will start practicing in the database, once you will start doing practice in the database, it will be easy for you to write the query in the database. Only you have to learn the write the query in the database. Furthermore, I am going to provide you the notes as well as the queries to do the practice, and we'll have the question and answer session for this also. Then Informatica tool overview will not see in the tool. I have prepared some of the requirement, how we'll get the requirement, and then based on the requirement, how we are going to create the test case and how the executions will take place. Now Informatica is outdated tool, so it's Informatica tool we are not able to install in our laptop, and then license also they are not providing nowadays. So it's like from past 2 years, Informatica tool is not supporting some of the users. So that's what like Informatica tool we are not going to see because it's outdated tool. We'll not waste time on that, but we'll see that how we'll get the requirement, and then how based on that requirement how we are going to create the test case, how we are going to write a script, SQL script and all. We'll see that, and how executions will take place, how you're going to validate data between source and target. Those things we'll see. Some important point in this, so I'm not removing it. I'm keeping in my syllabus. Then we'll see ALM overview. ALM is the test management tool where you will be uploading your created test case. Based on the requirement, you are going to create the test case, and then those test case you are going to upload into the automated tool ALM, where you are going to execute whether it's a pass or fail, and you will do the attachment of the test evidences that we'll discuss. Basic Unix command, I'll share you the document. You just have to refer few commands only, 10 to 15 command. And in most of the interview, they are not asking Unix. But if you need that, then you can go through this Unix command. Then we'll see manual testing basic, which is required for the ETL testers, which is required for the ETL tester. That only we are going to see, not in detail level, because if you'll go for the manual testing syllabus, it will take 1.5 month, 2 month to complete, and that much is not required. Now manual testing, not suggestible, but some of the testing concept which will come from the manual testing, like what is test plan, what is the defect life cycle, what is test management cycle. All these things will come, RTM and all these things will come, which we have covered. How much is the important topic in the manual testing that we have covered, and that much only they will ask you in interview. Okay, so based on my 12 years of experience in ETL testing, I have prepared this syllabus. So anything which is required to add on, I already added, like Databricks, and then PySpark and Python. All these things was required for the modern day cloud ETL testing that I have already added. I modified based on my interview preparations and all. I time by time also giving interview, so I am taking interview also, so I'll know the market, and based on that I prepared. Agile methodology is nothing but you're like, when you'll join any project, there you're going to work with the team. In your team, who will be the product owner and all, who will be the colleague, and then how you're going to get the requirement in agile methodology. In same way, you're going to learn here what on different types of meetings and all you're going to learn, so that you will not face any problem when will you will enter into the company. Some people will have doubt that, okay, fine, so I have entered in the company, what next? So that process I'll tell you here. So project explanations, a minimum four I'll explain you. Three cloud project I'll explain you. Okay, so one will be the old age, 5 years back, how the ETL testers were doing it. That I will explain you with the real-time project, requirement. And then three cloud project which I have worked already, that I'm going to explain you on the real-time requirement. Okay, real-time requirement with the proper screenshot and all. I'll show you that what are the test case we have prepared, how the requirement was there. Based on that, how we prepared the test cases, and what are the tools we have used. All these things will be included here. So this part is very important. And always they will ask you the latest project that we are going to learn here. Important interview questions and answers. I'll share you the document, and you have to give the mock interviews as well. Like once you'll prepare SQL and Python, you have to give me mock, and then later on, once you'll prepare the full syllabus, you have to give me mock. So what will happen? What is the benefit of mock? So if consider that you have learned the things, but I know like you will be not perfect in the first time, second time, third time of preparation. So when you'll give me mock, I'll find out which area you are lagging behind. So in that case, if you'll give me mock, I'll tell you that, okay, these are the area you are lagging behind. Please prepare on this part. Then group discussions, once we'll complete 60-70% of syllabus. If number of participant will be more, then we'll cover this one. Then Python basic, I'll tell you how much is required for ETL testers. Will tell you, will explain you that one. Databricks basics, like how to create the account, how to write a Python query, how to write SQL queries. I'll tell you in that. PySpark, I'm gonna teach you in the Databricks only. Azure Data Factory basic overview, tool overview I'll give you, because Databricks is Azure Data Factory is nothing but for the developers. But as a testers also, sometimes they ask like what are the components of Azure Data Factory, that I'll show you there. ETL automations, I'll tell you how to manage in the interview. That's all for that. Job assistance, resume preparations and all. I'll help you to prepare your resume, and then how you're going to face the interview, and based on that, like how you're going to explain your project, in which speed you have to explain all the topics that I'm gonna explain you properly. Then data warehouse concept, all these topics we will cover. As if you are seeing first time, then definitely it will be new for you. This will be new for you. Like what is a data warehouse? What is the data warehouse architecture? Why we need data warehouse? Types of databases. What are the difference between normal database and data warehouse? What is ETL? ETL operations, OLTP and OLAP. All these things are theoretical part only. So you don't have to worry on this. Only thing is that few concept you have to memorize it when they will ask you in interview. You have to explain, and then these are the things I'll give you. I'll explain you with the diagram, so that it will be easy for you to get the concept of this one. Then data mart and all. Don't worry if you feel that these are all new topics. These are all theory. Everyone has to prepare, whoever is preparing for ETL testing, but theoretical only. There is no program involved in this. Just you have to remember few points. That's all. What is the difference between data mart, data warehouse, data modeling techniques? By this, which technique, architect will design your ETL applications? Dimension data modeling techniques, a star schema, snowflake schema, dimensions table, fact tables, normalization, denormalization, slowly changing dimension. All these things we are going to cover in as part of data warehouse. Then we have a basic of SQL, which is very, very important. 60% of interview, 60% of your ETL interview will depend on your basic of SQL. Okay, so you have to be perfect in this. Uh, Other places people will say that, okay, if you'll be knowing this basic only, you'll be able to cover. But I'm saying that basic will not help you, because nowadays, uh, job become little bit complex, where you need to be ahead in the race when you are going with the like 10 people. So if you will be there in the ninth or 10th positions, your selections will be 100% sure. People will take you if you sound good in a SQL, Python, PySpark. Okay, and the project explanation. So you have to make sure that you learn SQL properly, so that in future if you will get chance to work in the development, that there also you can pick up if if you are good in SQL. And this is very easy. It's not like Java or complex Python programs and all. It's very easy. If you'll attend the interview, it's not required that 100% you have to tell the concept. It is like if you are able to manage 70 to 80% correct query, that is fine. Like they'll see that like whether you are able to write the query or not, or your approach is correct or not. That thing. Introduction to Oracle SQL, working with the DTL command, DRL command, DML command, TCL command, and then data control language. All these things. Then we'll have the general functions, case conversion functions, character functions, date conversion functions, number functions. All these things will be included as part of SQL. In that, string or number conversions, analytical functions, rank and rank, data aggregate functions, integrity constraint, table joins, which is very important for your interview perspective. One or two questions definitely they are going to ask you from tables join, set operators, pseudo column, subqueries, what is views, how to create backup table, case statement, SQL queries for interview perspective, complex SQL queries, CT expression, window functions. All this will be covered as part of your SQL, which will take more time. So focus will be more on this to make you perfect. Okay. So all these things will cover. And one more thing, why I'm explaining you the syllabus. Why I'm explaining you the syllabus? Because once we'll start the full course, you should be not in blank that, okay, from where these topics are coming. So that like I'm taking 10, 15, and 20 minutes time to explain you this all topics so that you'll be aware of the topics which we are going to cover. So it will be very helpful for you to in future if you will be blank. Okay, so question and answer session will take in last. If you will have any questions, you can drop in the chat box. We'll take in the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes. We'll keep it for the question and answer session. So tomorrow onwards, the class will be on a regular time. So don't worry on that. So Informatica tool overview, all these things I'm going to explain you through the recording because Informatica tool is not supporting. So here we are going to see this all are not much important nowadays because it's outdated tool. But here are the important from here. What are the transformations, aggregate transformation, filter transformation, expression transformation? Sometimes in interview, they will ask you all this because these concepts are similar in all other tools also. Then log files and all, everywhere you will be able to see whether you use any cloud tool or you use, Talent or you use AWS Azure or ADF Database. You have to see the log files. So you're supposed to know all what is exactly log files. So source to target validations, which is a part of your ETL testing that we are going to see in Informatica, how we are going to create the test case based on that. What are the scenario we have to cover for the testing validations? Okay, active and passive transformation, how to create test case, ETL testing scenario, SQL queries, different types of environment. We'll see this is very important, guys. This is very important. You're supposed to know when you will be start working in a company. Then manual testing topics, these all topics we are going to discuss. Believe me, 99% of your manual testing questions will be asked from here only. They will not go out of box. These are all important topics we have here. Okay, so agile methodology, all these topics will be covered. Project explanations, ALM, resume preparation, Naukri profile updations. I'm going to take the separate session for this. Group discussion, or we have the recording also from previous batches. I'll share you that also. Mock interviews, group discussion, doubt clearance. If you'll have any doubt, definitely you can reach out to me. Okay. Then Python topics, all these things we are going to see one by one, which will give you confidence in the Python when you'll attend the interview. When you'll attend the interview, it will give you the confidence. Okay, just a second, guys. Okay, so all these topics which will give you the confidence of Python related things. and I'm going to provide you the notes also. You'll be very perfect in this. Don't worry on that. So Databricks, I'm going to tell you how you're going to work on the which tools you are going to use, how to create account, and then based on that account, how can you uh, do practice, how can you write SQL queries, how can you write your Python queries. All these things I'm going to tell you. PySpark, nowadays they are asking PySpark few concept only that I'm going to tell you. ETL automations, how to manage in the interview that I'm going to teach you, because ETL automations you are not going to do in much project. So that's all about your you know ETL testing syllabus. It took 15 minute 10 to 15-minute time to explain you full thing. But if I have explained you that, you will be knowing that what are the topics we are going to cover. Okay, so if I'll start any new topics, you're supposed to not be in a blank positions. So that for that reason only I've explained you. So now coming back to your what we are going to start the next. So I'm going to start from SQL. Earlier days I was starting with the data warehouse, but people were getting confused because it was completely theory. So I'll start from SQL so that like you will be perfect. But time being when our course will be completed, you will be perfect in SQL and Python. So SQL and Python will cover first, and then we'll move to the next topic so that time being until unless we'll complete the syllabus, you'll be doing practice for the SQL and Python parallelly. Okay. So now we'll start with the SQL. So just give me 2 minute time, guys. Just 2 minute time. I'll take water and then I'll come back. So we'll start from SQL first. So what are the topics we are going to cover as part of your SQL? So that I'm going to show you. All these are syllabus for your ETL testing classes. Like you see here, everything is ready from past 43 batch. I'm teaching this concept and modified also time by time. So coming back to your SQL. So what are the topics? Detail level, I'll show you what are the topics we are going to cover. Okay, so as part of SQL, we are going to cover, introduction to SQL, then data retrieval techniques, working with the DDL command, DML command, and these are all basic. Once you will start writing the queries, it will be easy. So from the basic level, I'm gonna teach you. And after 3, 4 classes, whoever doing first time SQL, 3, 4 classes you will struggle, but after that, you will be perfect. Data aggregations, we are going to see built-in functions will take approximately 2.5 classes, and then data aggregations will be there. Integrity constraint, we are going to see tables joins, which is very, very important, that we are going to see set operator, pseudo column, subqueries, windows function, and city expression, TCL command, and other topics like views, backup table, case statement, index, stored positions. We'll see that. So all these things are detailed level of things what we are going to cover as part of your each chapter. So those things are there. So built-in functions, then your data aggregations, then your integrity constraint, then your table joins, then set operators, then subqueries. All these topics we are going to cover. Use of commit and rollback we are going to see, and then all these topics we are going to cover as part of new syllabus of your ETL testing. These are the things are added newly because nowadays people ask in the interviews a few things. So based on that only, we are going to learn this one. So trust me, I have modified time by time the syllabus to make you perfect, to provide you the perfect syllabus. So first of all, we are going to start with the first chapter, Introduction to SQL. This all we are going to complete today, and then I'll tell you how to install the software, and I'll provide you the software also, and how to do practice in SQL online. If you'll have office laptop, you'll not able to install the Oracle software, but you'll be able to do practice online if you'll be in office and if you are free time, you'll be able to do practice. Okay. So all this will start from the first chapter, Introduction to SQL, and then tomorrow we'll complete data retrieval techniques and DDL command. So we'll go slowly, initial classes so that like people who are new to the SQL, you'll be able to catch, and who would already know, it will be brush up for you SQL command. Okay. Now, if you see that we are going to start from the first chapter. So in this first chapter, we are going to complete as a introduction to SQL database, and then sublanguage of SQL, installation of Oracle SQL, data types of Oracle, what are the data types available in the Oracle, and then Oracle SQL live practice, how we are going to do practice in Oracle SQL, okay, database. Where you have to create your account, and based on that, nowadays creating account is not required, but you can do practice same way how you are going to do practice after installing your software into the your laptop. So let me start the syllabus. And a few people are asking question. Let me see if anyone is asking. Okay, so I think Oracle and SQL both same. Oracle, I'll give you the overview of this one. What is Oracle SQL? Okay, so you will understand this one. Okay, so don't worry. I'm going to tell you what is the difference between Oracle SQL. Okay, Oracle SQL. Now, if you see here, introduction to SQL, let me give you a brief about the SQL, how it came into the market, and then from where it grabbed the, highlight in the market. Now, if you see, SQL stands for Structured Query Language. The full form of SQL is a Structured Query Language. SQL is a language of database. So, what is meaning of database? SQL is a language of database. Any SQL applications you take from any like from any company, if you will take SQL, working is same only in the database. So how it will be, how it will looks like in the database. I'll show you that database. I'll show you. So this is SQL Developer Database, which you are going to install in your laptop. I'm going to share you the software today, and I'll explain you how you're going to explain. There is a video also available, and the steps document also available, which you will refer. You will be able to understand how you're going to explain. If anyone will be facing issue while installing the software, I'm going to support you with that. We'll take separate session for the installation purpose. Okay, so this is the database, guys. This is the database. We have Oracle. If you see Oracle SQL Developer is the database. What exactly it will do? Now, see, we have schema here. All these are schema. In this schema, you are going to see your tables. You are going to create your tables. Uh, Based on that, you will be able to see here, tables. What is meaning of tables? I'll show you in sometimes. Consider that you have opened HR schema. I'm connecting to Oracle HR schema. So here we have the tables. So I have created many tables based on the batch requirement. I've deleted many tables. I've created many tables time by time. So you see here so many, schemas are there. But in HR schema, you will get by default employees table, departments table, and all. Approximately 7 tables you will be able to see. 7 tables you will be able to see in HR schema, which is provided by the Oracle software for your practice purpose. So what exactly this? This is the worksheet where you are going to write your query. This is the worksheet where you are going to write your query. How you are going to write your query? Select star from table name. So what is the table name? I'm going to uh, write it, select a star from employee. So employee is the table name. So I'm going to take all the data from employees table. So what is meaning of table? Table which is in the form of, which will be combinations of columns and rows. Table is a combinations of columns and rows where people are storing data, where people are storing data. What type of data they are storing? If you see here, companies consider that I have created an employees table. I have a company where 100 employees are working, and I have created employees table to store employees related data. What type of data we are storing here? Employee ID, employee's first name, employee last name, email, employee email ID, employee phone number, which date employee joined, and which jobs he is working, which department ID he is working, how much is the salary for each employee, then commission, whether he is getting commissions or not. All these things are there. Who is manager of employees? Like that, table is created. Employees table is created where employees related information is stored inside this one. So similarly, in the company, they will create sales table. So sales related informations they will upload. Like in sales, you will have a product ID, product manufacturing date, product country of origin, product price, discount applied, who bought the product. All these informations will be there. All these informations will be there. So this is how you have data will be stored in table. This is very small table where you are able to see 107 record in employees table. In normal way, when you will be working in a company, some of the tables will have a 100 record, some of the tables will have 1 lakh record, some of the tables will have 1 million record, some of the tables we will have 140 million, 150 million, like that also will be there. Big tables will have big data. So that is how you will have the tables created in the database. So this is completely database. All database are same only. If you see all other database, you will have the same working principle. Only little bit syntax will change while creating a table and all, but almost all 99% syntax will be same for all the database. Why I have chosen Oracle database, I'll tell you in some time. And this is the data. You are going to create the table in the database to hold some data inside that table. Inside that table, you're going to hold some data. So that's why, table is created. Table is created. So this I'm going to explain you, in detail level. So hold on for some times. For sometimes you hold on. We'll show you. This is the output screen. When you will fire a query like this, you will get data which belongs to any table. So as of now, I have explained you the database. So SQL is a language of database. Using SQL, we can store data. Using SQL, we can store data. We can manipulate data. We can retrieve data in a database. So how can you store data? So this data is stored inside the employees table. How can you retrieve the how you're going to retrieve the data? By writing queries, you're going to retrieve the data. Then how can you manipulate data? If you want, you can change the value. Consider that I want to change Lex to J. So you can change the value also. You can change the value also. Okay. You can change the value also. I want to change Lex salary is updated, and he's supposed to get 17,000. 17,000. He was getting 17,000, but company increased to $20,000. So like that, you will be able to change the data also here. The values you can change it. Then what is the history of your database? Why I have choose Oracle database, from where this database came into picture. I'll give you the scenario. In 1970, Dr. Edgar F. Code. So Dr. Edgar F. Code, he was working in an IBM company. Dr. Code was working in an IBM company, and then he gave the concept of database. He gave the concept of database. Earlier days, people were storing data into file system or into big diary and all. If you remember in the old time and all, in hospital, in your police station, or into your court and all, manually they were entering data, like this is the person, uh, and he took his date of birth is this date and all, 20 30 years back, like that they were managing data. But if you go nowadays anywhere, whether you go in a hospital, or you go in a school, or you go in a court and all, they are entering your data into databases. Through the system, they will use the laptop or they will use the computer to enter your details. They will use the a website where they'll be entering your name, date of birth, your phone number, your residence, all these informations they will store. But end of the once they will submit the page, no, it will store into the backend will be the database. It will store in the database only. It will be stored in the database only. And later on, if they want to fetch again any informations, then they are going to fetch it from the database, when they will write the query, they will be able to fetch the information. So in 1970, Dr. Edgar F. Code, he gave the concept that instead of writing data into the big diaries and all, we can what we can do, we can we can make it a standalone Excel and database concept he gave, and then people started using it. But it took 10 years IBM company to modify according to the business users. And then in 1980, it came with the database, but it was not successful that time. In 1990, IBM company, they sold this database to Oracle company. 1990s, Oracle, IBM company, they sold this software to Oracle company. And then from 1990, Oracle company started working on this database. And in 2000, it made available, freely available to the client, freely available to the users. Like it made full software was available in the website. Anyone can use that software. The Oracle company give permission that okay, users can download, and then you can use it for your purpose. You can learn the queries, and then you can start using this one. From 2000 year, it started picking up the importance. And many company seeing that okay, Oracle say database is very nice. Many companies are adopting it, and it is very easy to store the data. Then they started grabbing it. Many companies, they started taking over to store their banking domain data, retail domain data, and then it become very popular. Then it came with the ETL applications. Like this diagram, like this architecture, we can store our data, and time by time it become little complex, and then it's used very widely. Then later on, many companies, they came with their own database. IBM itself, they have developed two, three more databases. Oracle is having PostgreSQL is there. You have you have Teradata, you have Netija, you have Microsoft SQL. All are important databases. Any database you learn, working is same only. Why I choose Oracle database? Because all database is derived from here only, and very similar to the Oracle database. 99% each and everything is similar. And if you'll attend the interview, if you'll tell the Oracle database queries, that is more than sufficient to clear the interview. Microsoft SQL, and then Oracle database, PostgreSQL, Netija, Teradata, all are same. Only 1 or 2% syntax somewhere it will change, that you will be able to identify. So once you will understand Oracle SQL, you are lifelong you will be applicable to for the all the database. Other database, I trust me, I have learned Oracle database 12 years back. and I'm very much confident on this. I worked on the 10 database. I never faced any problem. If anywhere, if I got stuck with the syntax, I search in the Google and worked on that one. Nowadays, we have a Chat GPT and all AI tool, which will immediately will give you the uh, all the database. Okay, so what are the different types of database we have? Microsoft SQL, MS SQL, MS Access, Oracle, Sybase, Informix, PostgreSQL, to Teradata, Netija. Nowadays DBB are also there, so that we are going to see in future. So all these things are there. So anywhere, if you'll get any other project, search in the YouTube, get few one or two videos you watch. All the places it's the same database. All database is same only. You're going to write the query, you will see the output here. If you'll click on the table, you will be able to structure of the tables. Each and every database is having same only, same working process. If I'll click here, you'll be able to see that what are the different types of columns are there, what are the data types here, and whether it will accept null values or not. All these informations in each and every database is the same one. Okay, so you have to trust me, and you will get the best result from this. Now, coming back to your next topic, sub-language of SQL. What are the sub-language of SQL we are going to see? So sub-language of SQL, DDL command, DML command, DRL command, TCL command, DCL command. These are the building structure for the databases. DDL command, data definition language, where you are going to create table. You can delete the table, you can modify the structure of the table, you can truncate the data, you can delete the data, you can rename the table or you can rename the columns, you can insert new record into the table, you can update the existing record, you can delete the existing record from the table. If you want to retrieve the data from the table, then select applications. If you want to save the data, then commit. If you want to roll it back, then rollback will work. Grant and revoke will be there. If you want to give permission, then grant. If you want to revoke the permission, this is generally for the database admin. This is not required for our ETL testing. How much is required, that much only we are going to see. Now, installation of Oracle SQL, how you're going to install this Oracle SQL in your database. So I'm going to share you in the WhatsApp group. I will share you the recording as well as the steps. I'm going to share it. So consider that I'm going to share you completely this folder where you will be able to see that whatever we are going to discuss for another 5 classes, 4 classes, you have notes here. You will have all the notes. Whatever the syllabus I have explained you, it will be there. Okay, it will be there, and then you will have the practice document. You will have the practice document in this one, built-in functions. Then all this syllabus I have already explained you. Everything will be there. I started this one. You will be able to see all these topics in your. I'll give you free access for this one. Anyone can access from this one. So all this you will see the uh, topics, concept, as well as query also you'll be able to see. Okay, syntax with the definitions with the syntax, and then query also you'll have all these things. Another 4 or 5 classes you will have with you here, so that you don't have to struggle with the things. As 4 classes is free for us, I'm giving you the notes so that you should not struggle with the whatever the topics will start. You should be in position to refer it and then do practice in your database. Okay, so that much support I am going to provide you. Don't worry. So consider this is the practice document, you got it. So one way we got the practice document, this tab will give you the practice document for another 4 or 5 classes. Then we have the software. We have the software. You have to install this software. You have to download it, unzip it, and then you have to install this software in your laptop. Give password as admin. Give password as admin, and then this software you have to open it. You have to open for the Oracle SQL developer. This process, how to install the software, how to unzip it, how to install the software, how to add the schema, you will be able to see here. So you have the recording here, as well as you have the steps also. You have the recording, 20-minute recording there, how to download the software, how to unzip it, and then how to install the software. We have a video in YouTube also. I'll share you that also, a latest video. So this is the steps. If you want to download from the online, you can download. If you don't want to download it, then download it from my software, which will be very, very easy for you. I'm going to provide you. Download it, and then 5 or 6 GB of space it will need. Okay. Then refer this recording and then install accordingly. So you will get here uh, this software, this one, as well as this software I have already provided in the drive. Download it, unzip it, and then install it. Then unzip it. How to unzip it? You can install 7-zip or WinRAR. So from there you can unzip it. Then once you'll install, give password as a admin. Then create schema admin system and then give password as admin. It will be like this. It will be like this. Once you'll give the state here, then test the connection. If it comes success, then connect it. Save. You can save it from here and then connect it. Connect it. Then if you see here, once you added HR schema, once you added the admin schema, go to admin schema, go to admin schema like this. How will you go to the admin schema? Right click here, connect, connect. So I guess my license expired, so I need to install it again. Okay, so no worries. So you will be able to see here. So once you will go to the where it went. So give the admin and system and admin and test and connect, test and connect, and then you have to run this code into admin schema. Once you will run this code into admin schema, you are giving permissions to the Oracle database to add HR schema. To add HR schema, you are unlocking the HR schema. Then like this, you have to run in admin schema. Now see admin schema is there. Let me zoom it out. So admin schema, run this query. It will be like user HR altered. Then add HR username. Click on the schema and then add HR username and password, and then do the practice like this. Okay. So what I'll do after once we'll stop the recording, I'll uninstall my software and then we'll install again. So mine also password is expired. We'll do it by for my laptop also so that you can see it. Then parallelly, if you want, you can do it after the class. We'll connect that. Okay. Now you are able to see select a start from employees. Why I'm adding HR schema? Because in HR schema you will have seven inbuilt table for your practice purpose, and it will be easy for you to do the practice. Instead of adding multiple values, you will be able to do practice. And anyway, we are going to create our own table also. We can use admin schema also, HR schema also. So HR name, HR username, password HR, test the connection. If it's successful, save the password from here and then connect. I'll show you after the class. I'll uninstall and then I'll show you. So this is how you're going to do. So tomorrow, what we are going to show you, once you install this software, if you're not able to install, then I'll help you. Then tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to do practice in uh, SQL Live. SQL Live, how to do practice tomorrow. Once you install the software, this part also I'm going to show you. Now, as I'm going to show you how you're going to install the software, this part will explain you tomorrow. This part and DRL command I'll explain you tomorrow. So we'll stop this sessions today here, as well as we'll take your questions if you have any questions. Okay. So I'm going to unmute you all, or someone of a few people dropped the question. So here someone is asking Oracle SQL is but SSIS is tool for the data web. Okay, someone is asking, I guess it's deleted. What is the difference between Oracle and SSMS? So Oracle SQL are the database guys, and SSIS is the ETL tool where transformation logics and all applied based on the business requirement. Uh, Developers will do the development activity there. So don't get confused. Database is where you are going to do write your queries. ETL tool is where they will create the pipelines and all. Can be practiced on SSMS. Is SQL Server also you can do practice, no worries. But Oracle SQL refer one database, any one database you refer, and then do practice, be perfect in that database. All other database also same only. It's the same only. Okay. Okay. Next one is there a limit on the size of table? There is no limit of the size of table. You can create your n number of tables in the database. I'm currently working the software testing with 2.8 years of experience. Renjo, already we have spoke about you. Okay, so no need to worry. Like few days back we have discussed, and then I'll help you how you're going to get the job. So same questions we are not going to talk. Please, can you send recording today's sessions? I'll send you in the group. Vicky, are you are not added to the group? Hope you are added to the group. So in there only, we are going to see that recording. I have already said, do ETL testers jobs need CI/CD knowledge? Not, no, not required. But I'm going to show you that how the pipeline will be created in Databricks also, as well as in the ADF also. Informatica tool, I'm going to give you overview, not with the tool, but I'm going to explain you in the working principle of that. It's an outdated tool. It is not running in the market. None of the company is using nowadays Informatica 5 years back only. It's an outdated tool. So someone is saying that I'm currently working as a ETL tester with a 9 years of experience in IT, 5 years in ETL, but I have not worked on the project on the cloud. So I guess if you have not worked on the cloud, I'm going to explain you how the cloud project will looks like, and same way you are going to explain in interview. You will be able to complete. You will be able to get job with a good package. If you have real time experience, then definitely you are going to get the job with my explanation. If you want, you can refer previous class recording and you can prepare faster. Okay, I mainly want to learn ETL, automation and ETL testing on cloud services. So I'm going to tell you ETL testing on cloud services, ETL automation, something like you have to learn Python's Selenium, which will help you, but we don't need a ETL automation here. I'm currently in data analyst field, but I have a internship experience. Can I use that one? You can use it. Data analyst field internship experience also you can use it. No worries in that. Okay. So now I have answered all of the questions. If you want to talk also you can talk, or you can drop me a question in the chat box. Some people will, unmute their voice. That will create some problem. If you have any question, you can drop, or else we'll tell you how to install the software. I'll uninstall my software and then we'll tell you. So, no questions. No one is having another questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. You can drop a question in the chat box. See, people, if you are real-time experience working with a manual or any software field or any tech support and all these things, I'll suggest you go with the 7, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. But if you have 14 years, 5, 15, up to 18 years people also, they have learned here and then they have shown multiple skills and they got good job. One person was having 18 years of experience and he told me that, Jayant, I have 18 years of experience, but I worked on the performance testing and all. So I have those experience only, but how it will help me for my roles. So I told learn and then definitely multiple skills. You will be open for multiple skills because you have more experience. So he learned and then he got multiple openings, multiple offer later. In like people consider two skills and then it was very useful for the more experienced people. So adding more skills, it will be very, very nice for your resume. Don't stick with one skills. If you want to be successful in IT, add multiple skills time by time. Okay, but make a perfect in one skills, that is more than success. Anyone else? Okay, so now we have answered all of your questions. What we can do, we'll stop the question and answer session, and I'll tell you. Vicky, you can do WhatsApp me on this number if you are not added to the WhatsApp group. Please note my number and do WhatsApp me. I'll add you to group because I have shared the link many places. People join, and then from there only I'm sharing the class link as well as all other informations, recording and all. So do WhatsApp me. I'll add you to. Take my number 6363190920 is the my India number, and you can do WhatsApp me. I'll add you to group. Whoever is not there in WhatsApp group. Okay, coming back to the installation part, I'm going to stop this recording and then it will record again.